This thought or sermon is about doctors. I've been thinking about this and talking about this for a while, and sometimes my thoughts develop. Look in Revelation, it talks about the beast, the two horned beasts in Revelation. The two horned beast had the two horned beast in Miracles, Bible Gateway. And hold on a second. In Revelation 13:11. Revelation 13:11. Look it up. It says, and I beheld, and another beast coming out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake like a dragon. He exercised the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly young was healed, and great wonders, so that he made it, and he did do its great wonders, so he made the fire come out from heaven on the earth inside of men. He deceived them that dwell on the earth by means of the miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Saying to them, they should diminish to the beast, which would, as they were filled, their way. And he had power to give them measure of the beast life to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should beat. I think this sounds a lot like the medical profession. Now, I don't know what the horns are, maybe the AMA and the FDA or something like that. But they thought the allopathic medicine. Allopathic medicine is a medicine they use in hospitals. And that medicine, let's see, there's two snakes that are represent the medical profession somehow. I think they're wrapped around a pole or something. Two snakes. That's not Moses snake, that's evil snakes, I believe. And the doctors want to be debunked. And they want people worship medical profession still. They do reverence to the doctors. And have you heard alcoholism, drug addiction? They say the spirits of alcoholism, the spirit that's do a lot. Well, why didn't corrupt the beloved by the spark? Maybe it is. Now, Daniel was part of the Babylonian. He had to use a lot of wisdom and strength because of God to take part in the Babylonian battle. So there are good Christian doctors. There is help with the medical profession, but it's not. And the thing is that, well, but they are not designed by the drugs. Have, I don't know if it's called, would be called a spirit, or if they just leave an opening for spirit. But you have to be careful with the drugs and the allopathic medicine. There's in treating an illness, there's school between emotional and spiritual. All alarm. The allopathic medicine tries to take out spiritual. So supposedly, or do they? No, they make another vow. They make another vow. And it's ironic that what people call witch doctors are the doctors that glorify God when they treat people. They treat people spiritually through the Spirit of God. They talk about God, that pray, that seek God about their patients. Those people are called witch doctors. Why? They confess with their mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in their heart that God raised him from dead. They confess that Jesus is the healer, not them. Allopathic medicine, they look to the doctors on the drugs, on the treatments. They don't. In the schools, they have told me in the schools, special ed teachers say, you don't want to for the kids to advance too much early in front of you, but you want them to advance a little bit so you think they're doing so good. Can you imagine what would happen if they found a cure for cancer? If they found a cure for autism, for Asperger's, for Parkinson's, for dementia, for Alzheimer's, for AIDS? They have. And it comes from things God has provided from the beginning for our healing. God made herbs and fruits and vegetables for our healing. We could eat food and be healed. Why don't we? Because we worship the beast. We worship allopathic medicine. And in Psalms. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I must have it. I think so. Psalm 146. I'm gonna do a little chapter. I'm gonna see if verse 2. While I live, while I praise the Lord, I will sing praises unto my God while any being. Not to praises unto the doctors, but praises unto God. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, where is no help. There is no help, man. The allopathic medicine teaches that the doctors have. That the doctors can help. Natural medicine teaches God is the only one that can help. And they are called witch doctors. His breath goes forth, he returns to earth, and that very day his thoughts perish. All he could do, all his ideas about healing whatever, perish. Happy is the man that hath God Jacob for his help. That's what natural doctors do, the doctors I go to. The chiropractors and the naturopaths that are following God. If you God of Jacob for your help, and his help is in the Lord, he is God. That's what they emphasize. That's what they emphasize and they call witch doctor. Why? Because they go against the God of allopathic medicine. If doctors are shut down, hospital. If doctors, if there was a cure for cancer, thousands of doctors would lose their jobs. Hospitals would be shut down. There is hope for cancer. There is healing. There is healing in the blood of Jesus. There is healing. Let's keep reading here. Which made heaven and earth, the sea and all that therein is, which keepeth truth forever, which executeth judgment for the oppressed, which giveth food to the hungry. The Lord looseth the prisoners. These are not only physical prisoners. The Lord openeth the eyes of the blind. The Lord raiseth them that are bowed down. The Lord loveth the righteous. The Lord preserveth the strangers. He relieveth the fatherless and widows. But the way of the wicked shall be turned upside down. The Lord shall reign forever and ever. Even thy God, O Zion, to all generations. Praise ye the Lord. See, he opened the eyes of the blind. I wasn't. Go by my goes. Yes. Now, blind receive their sight. Matthew 11:5. The blind receive their sight. The lame walk. The lepers are cleansed. The deaf hear. The dead are raised up. And the poor have the gospel preached unto them. What's the one that says, um, it says, freely, freely? Freely, freely, you have received. Freely, freely give. Go in my name and begin you believe. Father, my Matthew 10. Heal the sick, raise the dead. Okay, and as you go, preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, raise the dead, heal, cleanse lepers, cast out devils. Freely you will receive, freely give. Freely you will receive, freely give. What were they receiving? They were receiving healing. What it said in this book, they healed the sick. Their sick were healed. That's what you're supposed to get. Cleanse the leper, raise the dead, cast out devils. Could you imagine what would people do if people would descend on Portland and Chicago and New York and heal people? Not just 5 or 10 people, hundreds. They would send people to jail because doctors would lose clients. What would happen if adult family homes and nursing homes were shut down because they had no clients? They would be angry. They would be angry. They don't. They don't want the money. Well, what happened? That's what was supposed to happen. It says, tells us is to heal the sick, to cleanse the lepers, to raise the dead, to cast out devils. The person fasting. our script for your journey. It's not always we're supposed to go on anything, but God alone trust. I pray. And so you have to be very careful when taking the drugs offered by Lao Baptizer or following their leadership. Because even though God can use them, they aren't designed to partner with God. They might have the other three or two, the mental, emotional, and spiritual, or mental, emotional, and physical. But they don't even do that right. Why? Because the spiritual isn't there. Why do people talk about witch doctor that emphasizes spiritual imagery, people? Because they're ashamed, intimidated. And why? Because they're doing miracles. Because the dead are being raised. That's what causes persecution. People being healed. They don't want people to be healed. Certain Pharisees didn't want people to be healed. Well, Pharisees and Sadducees don't want people to be healed. They wanted to glory. Just like the allopathic medicine. They wanted to be glory. If you just go around singing songs, you're not going to intimidate people. Talking about an old book, you're not going to intimidate people. But if you go to jails and set the captives free, if you go to hospitals, nursing homes, retirement homes, and this living adult family home, and empty them out, that's when persecution comes. That's when people ask questions. That's when people tell you to stop. They'll like, stop, you're bugging me. That's all people say now. Because they're not doing that. So people stood up and really worked for God. If they would raise the helpless sick, if they would cleanse the lepers, if they would raise the dead, if they would cast out devils, like they should, there would be some amazing things. There would be a form jealousy. There would be. So that's what I have for today. Thank you.